Another highly disruptive ransomware strain, MrDark101 Ransomware, which is based on another troublesome strain, Chaos Ransomware, is making headlines due to its malicious ability to encrypt important files and demand a ransom payment for their release. Ransomware attacks like MrDark101 can lead to severe consequences for both individuals and businesses, locking victims out of crucial data and holding their files hostage. Understanding how MrDark101 ransomware operates, how it spreads, and the risks it brings is essential for protecting yourself against this growing threat. What is MrDark101 ransomware? MrDark101 ransomware is a type of file encrypting malware that targets Windows users by encrypting their files and appending a new extension, typically MrDark101, to each affected file. Once the files are encrypted, they are rendered inaccessible, and the ransomware leaves a ransom note to inform the victim about the attack. The ransom note typically includes instructions on how to pay a ransom, usually in cryptocurrency, in exchange for the decryption key required to restore access to the encrypted files. Victims are urged to pay the ransom quickly, and they are threatened with permanently losing their files if they fail to comply within a certain time frame. However, paying the ransom does not guarantee that the cybercriminals will provide the decryption key, leaving victims at risk of losing both their data and the ransom money. How does MrDark101 ransomware spread? MrDark101 ransomware spreads through various distribution tactics, including phishing emails, malicious downloads, and exploit kits. Here are some of the primary methods. Phishing emails. One of the most common ways MrDark101 ransomware is distributed is through phishing emails. These fraudulent emails are designed to look like legitimate messages from trusted sources such as banks or businesses. They often contain malicious attachments or links, and once a victim clicks on the link or opens the attachment, the ransomware is installed on their system. Malicious downloads. Another common method of infection involves downloading free or pirated software from unreliable websites. Cybercriminals often bundle ransomware with cracked software or fake updates. When users download these programs, they unknowingly install ransomware onto their system, which then begins the encryption process. Exploiting vulnerabilities. MrDark101 ransomware can also exploit unpatched software vulnerabilities in a user's system. Cybercriminals look for weaknesses in operating systems or applications that have not been updated with the latest security patches, and they exploit these vulnerabilities to deliver ransomware to unsuspecting users. Compromised websites. Visiting malicious or compromised websites can trigger the ransomware download. These sites often contain scripts that initiate the download without the user's knowledge, infecting the system with MrDark101. The risk and impact of MrDark101 ransomware. Once MrDark101 ransomware infects a system, the consequences can be severe. Here are some of the key risks posed by MrDark101 ransomware. Data loss. The primary risk of this ransomware is the potential for permanent data loss. If the victim does not have a reliable file backup, their files remain encrypted and unusable. Financial loss. Victims are often pressured into paying a ransom to recover their files, but there is no guarantee that the attackers will honor their end of the deal. In many cases, victims pay the ransom and never receive the decryption key, leading to both financial loss and irreparable data damage. Reinfection. Even if the ransom is paid and the files are decrypted, the system remains vulnerable if the ransomware is not properly removed. This leaves the door open for future infections by the same or other malware. Business disruption. For businesses, the effects of a ransomware attack like MrDark101 can be devastating. It can lead to significant downtime, loss of customer data, and damage to a company's reputation, making it difficult to recover after the attack. How to remove MrDark101 ransomware. Manually removing MrDark101 ransomware is not recommended, as it can be deeply embedded in the system and difficult to fully eliminate without professional tools. Attempting to remove the ransomware without the right tools may result in further damage to the system or incomplete removal, leaving the system vulnerable to future attacks. The most effective way to remove MrDark101 ransomware is by using a reputable malware remediation tool. These tools are designed to thoroughly scan the system, detect ransomware, and safely remove it without damaging files. How to protect yourself from MrDark101 ransomware. Preventing ransomware attacks like MrDark101 requires vigilance and proactive security measures. Here are several steps you can take to safeguard your system. Be cautious with emails. Avoid opening attachments or clicking on links in unsolicited emails, especially those from unknown senders. Verify the legitimacy of any email before interacting with it. Download software from trusted sources. Only download software from reputable sources and avoid pirated or cracked software, which is often bundled with malware. Keep your software updated. Regularly update your operating system and applications to ensure they are patched with the latest security fixes. This helps close any vulnerabilities that cybercriminals may exploit. Use a reputable malware remediation tool. One of the most effective ways to protect your system from ransomware is by using a reliable malware remediation tool. These tools continuously monitor your system for suspicious activity, detect ransomware before it can encrypt your files, and remove any malicious software that may have infiltrated your system. By utilizing a strong malware solution, you can safeguard your data and protect your system from future threats like MrDark101 ransomware. By staying vigilant and implementing strong security practices, you can reduce the risk of ransomware attacks and ensure that your valuable data remains secure.
You know, as I think about the dangers that exist online, not unlike the subjects we learned about in this video, I know I feel a lot better having an anti-malware program like Spy Hunter installed in my PC, providing me the protection I need against malware, and I think you should too. Spy Hunter 5's strongest features are found in its malware repair capabilities. Spy Hunter 5's remediation algorithms dive deep into your system to remove and address complex malware issues affecting PCs today. While many anti-malware products only flag and quarantine malware and ultimately fail to fully remediate the root problem, the Spy Hunter 5 remediation algorithm detects, quarantines, and programmatically repairs malware problems on your PC. Spy Hunter 5 is a powerful PC utility that repairs malware threats in many cases where other competing anti-malware and antivirus programs may fail. To detect and remove malware for free, go to enigmasoftware.com and download Spy Hunter today. Thanks for watching.